Oops, we got to do that one. As we'll cut on over to our screen so we can see actually what's going on. Good job, Will. Alrighty, this should be a doozy of a match here. These two gentlemen.
If they're shooting the way that I've seen them shooting earlier tonight, this is going to be a good one.
Well, I think Rick had a number of 180s. He's looking for one here, and he's got one here. I think he had 3 or 4 in the match, and he missed about 3 or 4, too.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, so Rick Henze.
He gets lucky like that sometimes.
Gets lucky. Gets lucky. Did have a second-place finish in this season's CSC Challenger Series, losing out to Leonard Gates in the final. Leonard was just couldn't be touched in that, that whole
That's a
thing.
whole nother level right there.
Oh, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Uh-oh. Did he just go up there without adjusting his glasses?
Uh-oh. That's crazy talk. Because we all know Garrett's a person of habit.
There he is. He's banging those 5s. He didn't adjust his glasses.
Big trip 18 for tops. Gets it. Rick Henze, 1-0. That leg went quick.
45 in the first slot. That's kind of tough to beat.
So we are seeing that little beam of light kind of coming through on the window there, but looks like these guys are just fine. So no interference. I know that was kind of creeping up on them earlier, and I want to make sure that better not get in their eyes. I think we're good to go, though.
Yeah, there were a couple boards in the back, too, where they had right over the windows, and they came up, but we're going to put something up there tonight. For tomorrow's event.
Yeah, for sure. But say a little bit too late in the evening to do anything now. The sun's already pretty much setting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, so.
That's what I was telling the people outside that were bringing it up to me. I told them it'd be taken care of by 9 o'clock tonight, so.
Yeah, exactly, by 9.
See, Garrett adjusted his glasses there.
Just a little bit.
And
he's
140.
He does that one, what does he do, that significant turn and then kind of turns into the board?
Correct, yep.
It's obviously worked. I mean, we did put out that post-match clip of him at Whammo throwing 4 10-darters in a row. I mean, my word.
That was nuts.
It was definitely a
it was very good.
Nice shot. Yeah, it was quality.
He was in his zone, and he was mad from losing his first match and came all the way back through.
Well, the thing that sucks about it, and he's probably going to kick my butt for mentioning it, but I think he was more upset that he lost the final because he was like, the way he played, he didn't think he should have even sniffed an opportunity at losing. As Fred Polanco coming out on top in that one, so big shout out to Fred.
Yeah, Fred's a very, very good shot. He's one of those guys that just, doesn't have enough time to travel and get out there.
I can attest to that. I mean, before doing this gig, I was one of those people that if it was 6 hours, it was probably too far for me. I mean,
wow.
It was just where I'm at. And that's saying something because that's like Amarillo. That's Amarillo, Oklahoma City, and Wichita.
And that's it. And it's slim
Ozarks.
pickings.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very slim pickings for that.
It's slim pickings.
It's not like the Midwest where you go an hour and a half any direction and it's a huge tournament.
Especially up here. Yeah. Up here, I would crave to have this type of darting community around me. So I can attest to that one. Trying to get around and get your name out there can be a daunting task.
Well, you guys don't have minus 20, below zero weather down by you, so you have other things to do besides just shoot darts in a bar in the winter. So
I like how Cody Brunello is trying to get his name called out here. He said, "Who do you lose to in that first round match?"
That's, you know what? That's what pissed him off the most, because it was Cody Brunello. I mean, some things you just don't say in public. You know? What's up, Cody?
That's good stuff. As Rick Henze makes this 2-0 here. Kind of storms out to a nice advantage. He breaks throw and gets the throw here. Henze may be the one to beat in this one.
I think so too.
I don't know who our other 2 semifinalists. Nick Jorgensen,
Jake Smith, and
these 2.
I don't know if anybody else.
I think it's these 2.
Oh, okay. So is Jake playing Nick, and then the winner of this plays?
I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'll have to go look at the bracket or something. There he is.
Yeah, big hit. Big hit.
That's another thing about this format is you're never out of it. I mean, you could be 3 down and still come back and rattle off 4 straight.
And I think that's a good thing about playing a little bit longer format and not doing the double deal. It's
and not doing full bullseye.
Yeah.
You know, it really separates one level of shooter from the other level of shooter.
Indeed it does. And I mean, I was kind of looking at Jeremy like, Jeremy, you sure you don't want this event streamed, right? You want the blind draw streams. You want me to play in this one, right? It's like, nah. I was like, I can't blame you on that one. I did kind of look at the Sunday format, the back end. You guys kind of catered that one so that people could at least get home in a reasonable. I like that.
Exactly. It's not a full day and then traveling. Some people, we figured coming in early for the singles event, they're going to have to take Friday off. No need for them to take Monday off also. And, if they want to stay around and, we're going to have free food on Sunday, and it's open to everybody. Mob Dart Coalition is one of the nonprofits that helps out with a lot of charities for dart players and stuff. They're going to be putting on free burgers, free hot dogs, free brats. And,
that's incredible.
They'll have a little donation jar out there. So
it's
kind of like having a Father's Day cookout, basically.
Yeah, that's great.
That was kind of the whole point of doing it on Father's Day weekend. Well, that and because Cherry Bomb was last weekend. And,
Don't worry, I already know that one, too. That may or may not be the truth.
Yes, it is. It is definitely the truth. We're like, nah, we got to have USA darts out here. And
I was blown away when Jeremy texted me. He goes, "What are you doing this weekend?" And he named the Cherry Bomb week. I was like, "I got Cherry Bomb that weekend." He's like, "All right, what about the following weekend? It's Father's Day. You good with that?" I was like, I mean, money, I guess. Yeah, sure. I mean, if I'm here.
Exactly. And, my original plan was, usually I do the fireworks tent and stuff, and Father's Day weekend is the weekend I open up. So I was like, I can't do a Father's Day weekend. But, it ended up being where I wasn't going to have enough time and the manpower to run the tent this season. So it works out,
Yeah.
It's good.
It is a tough task. Finding man or woman power or any kind of power
any
now.
Type of worker.
Yeah.
It gets a little ridiculous sometimes.
Very true. As Rick Henze goes up 3-0 in this one, my word.
He is not giving Garrett any breathing space in this one.
And you can kind of see Garrett is out of his comfort zone. He's walking around, kind of keeping himself occupied because he knows he's a minute or two away from possibly finding himself out of this tournament.
Exactly. You see him getting in his, there it is. There's the adjustment.
Ray Morgan saying these guys are getting away with not the best choices to set up outs.
Yes.
I mean, that's the truth.
Yep.
There's no denying it. We mentioned it a couple times previously before. I think people have been using that like double 15 instead of properly using the double 16 or even double top in this situation.
Yep.
Got to leave yourself not just one look, but possibly two.
Two looks.
Two guaranteed looks.
Two looks. You got to play the percentages, and it's all. And that's what's kind of good is with this type of format, the soft tip players will learn more about the game like the steel tip players already know.
Well, I guarantee I can go out to Jose right now and be like, "What'd you do wrong?" And he'd be like, "What are you talking about?"
I don't know.
Yeah, what are you talking about? You know?
Nothing. I took it out.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
But the probability, of that happening again is different.
Well, it's events like this, players like you, teaching them those kind of things that is going to just benefit in the long run. I mean, we've got we're on the right foot here after that New York Masters. You were there, or the U.S. Masters.
That was so fun.
Oh man, we're definitely.
I'm there next year.
Oh,
already.
I think there's a bunch of people that have already marked their calendars down, and I wouldn't be surprised if after this next year they have to get a bigger venue.
I think so too. I mean, that place was packed as it was that weekend. I mean, I think it's only going to get bigger next week or next year. There's Garrett with his 180, shaking his head. I know he's not happy with that, but
he thinks Rick's going to take this out.
I mean, Rick still has to take it out, no matter what.
Look at this from Rick.
And he does.
Wow.
Rick was on a mission that match.
And I think Rick knows he got away with an easier task than it should have been.
Oh, yeah.
Hey everyone, Will here. Thanks for viewing the video. Just wanted to send you a reminder, if you liked this content, make sure to give us a like and a follow on our Facebook page, or head on over to YouTube. Give us a subscribe. We certainly appreciate it. If you like some of the merchandise I'm wearing, maybe the hat, maybe the jersey, head on over to usadarts.live, where you can get some of that merchandise for yourself to rep at your next tournament. Thanks for watching.